You can't wait for anything to be given. You must fight for yourself. You must be a visionary leader. And the vision is to empower Kenyan citizens. The vision is to ensure that that child who has not gone to school goes to school, to push the government to its limits, to the elastic limit, to the breaking point, and to ensure that the government gives unto Kenyans what they promise. So Team Ground is not a political party. We are still in our different political parties. We are in our different political outfits. I'm still a member of ODM party and a life member for that matter. Still loyal to Baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Is still my party leader. But looking at how things are moving, there's been laxity in the opposition. So we saw the need as young members of parliament to come together and to ensure that we keep this government in check under the doctrine of separation of powers, checks and balances, which was founded in the 17th century by a gentleman called Charles Louis de Montesquieu. So in the 17th century, so we are still proceeding with that work now. So the only work is to ensure that the government does that which they promised people. Generally, you've been seeing, you see, media is also part of the opposition. The main reason why media, the main objective of the media is to keep the nation informed. From long ago up to now. So media, members of the opposition, we are literally in opposition. That we must accept, okay? We are in opposition, and as people in opposition, we must do that work of the opposition, which is to keep the balance, which is to keep this government on check, to ensure that they deliver all the promises they told common mwananchi, which is a democratic right. But you've been seeing, at least when issues are arising, doctors were on strike the other day, but there is nobody coming out strongly to fight for them, and also to fight for the common mwananchi who are not being treated. It is not fun, it is not something to celebrate, to laugh about. When you go to the hospital, you find that doctors are not there to treat. And at the same time, it is not fun to find the doctors working and they are not being paid. The CBA, the collective bargain agreement, is not being honored by the government. So the interns, their salaries have been cut by 90%. So this is not fun at all. Doctors have not been posted for the past 1 year. They graduate, but there is no posting, there are no jobs. So what do we need to do? We need to fill in that gap. You see, right now, Baba is busy. Baba is also campaigning across Africa. Team Ground will campaign also for Baba in these different countries. We are going to call all the Congolese living in Kenya, Nigerians in Kenya, Ugandans, Tanzanians, the Sudanese citizens, the Sudan citizens who are in Kenya, to ensure that they will send them back to go and talk to their presidents to ensure that they vote for Baba. So we have to do this. We will also go talk to presidents around Africa. Personally, as Babu, I know quite a number, and I'm a friend to quite a number of presidents in Africa. Also talking to them on phone. It will not be limited also to going and visiting them and campaigning for Baba.